These are some of our most memorable air travel nightmares. That ear-piercing scream is a child on a 2018 flight to New York. Passengers said it was an 8-hour flight from hell with non-stop noise. The 3-year-old's mom was overheard telling the flight attendant he had behavioral problems.
She kind of looked like she was used to it. He was climbing all over the chairs. He was just screaming, would not let up. He was running up and down the aisles. There was nothing she could do.
Before the plane even took off, the child's mother was heard asking a flight attendant to turn on the Wi-Fi so the child could use an iPad.
Everybody was just kind of looking at each other like, oh, this is going to be a long flight.
Passengers on this shaky 2017 flight panicked after the pilot reportedly asked them to pray.
Survival depends on your cooperating.
For 90 minutes, flyers endured a ride that resembled being inside a washing machine. The nightmare reportedly began after one of 2 engines malfunctioned. The pilot sounded calm as he turned the jet around to get back to Australia.
Hopefully everything will turn out for the best.
Passengers said the pilot told them to pray. He also reportedly said he was scared. When the flight landed safely, shaken passengers were understandably relieved. In 2019, this airline passenger said she fell asleep during a flight and woke up alone on the locked plane.
It was completely pitch black. I thought, this is a nightmare, this is not happening. It's just a sheer sense of helplessness when you feel like you're locked on this aircraft.
When she realized she was trapped on board, she texted a friend, "I just woke up alone in plane, OMG." Her friend replied, "What? Nobody woke you up? Can you get off?" Tiffany texted back, "No, the door's shut, OMG. I'm stuck by myself alone on plane."
And then my phone died.
Her friend called the airport.
I said, her plane would have landed 2 hours ago. She texted me that she just woke up. I said, I don't know what's going on, but she's at the airport.
I'm so scared that I'm going to touch something that's wrong, but I knew I had to do something, and I found the flashlight, and I was so happy. That was the best moment ever.
Tiffany got the cabin door open and used the flashlight to signal a baggage handler. Afterward, the Air Canada incident raised serious security concerns.
What else is being left on that airplane that should not be there? Is there a bag under a seat? If you missed the person laying on the seat, what else are you missing?
We are now over 6 hours on the plane.
In 2020, passengers took to social media to vent after being stuck on the tarmac for 7 hours.
It's been a very, very long ordeal, to say the least.
Their American Airlines flight from Las Vegas to Dallas was diverted to San Antonio because of bad weather. Then the nightmare began.
This ain't right. We got people's lives in the balance here.
Stranded on the tarmac, the hot, hungry, and thirsty passengers stood in the aisle.
When you don't know what's going on and you're on an aircraft, a small space, especially in a COVID world, you get worried and scared and stressed in a very short amount of time.
Do you mind just sitting down really quick?
No, I don't.
It seems as if disturbing scenes like this are always happening. Karen Mulder, a seasoned flight attendant, runs the website theflightattendantlife.com. She told Inside Edition that flight attendants are trained to de-escalate situations involving drunken passengers.
So I'm belligerent. What's the first thing you do?
I come assess the situation and see how you're doing.
And you notice this right away. Or I want some wine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We have about 2 hours left in flight. I could definitely get you that in a little bit. Let me first grab you a water just so you don't get yourself dehydrated.
As a last resort, flight attendants can use handcuffs or zip ties to restrain an unruly passenger.
This is the final straw, obviously.
If someone seated near you is out of control, Kara has this advice.
Just say, hey, I'm gonna go use the lavatory, I'll be right back.
So I should get up and go.
And go to the flight attendant. People don't realize how alcohol will affect them in the sky. It reacts with your body differently.
For Inside Edition Digital, I'm Andrea Swindall.